So I haven't done a sneaky veggie recipe in a while, but I've got a great one for you today. It's broccoli potato pancakes. It's a side dish. Now we had it for dinner with baked chicken, but I also thought it might be great for brunch with like a poached egg or a fried egg. It would be delicious. So here's how I came up with this recipe. I totally made it up on my own, you all, and you're going to watch the very first time I've ever made it. So I came up with it because I was having a conversation with my older sister about what she was going to make for dinner that night. Because we swap ideas sometimes, and she said she was going to have broccoli pancakes because my nephew loves them and it's like a sure thing. She knows he'll eat them. So I asked her how she made them, and she said, I don't make them. I go to Whole Foods and buy them. They're called Dr. Weil's. So of course, you know, I Googled Dr. Weil broccoli pancakes and I found a recipe online. But his recipe was mostly broccoli puree and a lot of flour. But I don't like to have a lot of wheat in my diet. I don't do well on wheat as a carbohydrate in general in my diet. So I knew that I wanted to substitute that flour with something. So I came up with a combination of the broccoli puree and a potato pancake. So then I Googled a recipe for potato pancakes and I meshed the two together. So you're going to see me make it for the first time, and you all, I'm one of those cooks that I don't really use measuring tools. I watched my grandmother, who was from the South, and my mom, who was raised by a Southern lady, cook, and they cooked by taste, by smell, by how things looked and how they felt. So I'm used to cooking that way, so I tried to do the measurements, you all, but since it's the first time I made it, you're going to have to pardon me. I will add the substitutions, the changes, the little tweaks I put on it for the second time I make it. I will put that at the end. So be looking for the recipe at the end if you're a recipe follower. If you're not, if you just want to watch how I do it and then change and make substitutions for your own family, that's cool too. So here is my disclaimer. I used vegetable oil. I know. I fried the broccoli potato pancakes. That is one change I would make. So I know that olive oil, you can't really fry at very hot temperatures, but I am going to look for an alternative next time. So if you all have a suggestion for me, I'd love it. Okay, so enjoy watching me make these for the first time, and stay tuned for at the end for not only the recipe, but my own personal thoughts about how I would tweak and change it for the next time I make it, because I'm definitely making these again. All right, you all, thanks for watching. And here are the ingredients that you'll need: shredded potatoes, vegetable oil, pancake mix, broccoli, eggs, onion, and garlic. how I would change it. I felt like it was a little too loose, so I would either add more potato, because I used like half a bag of the hash brown potatoes. I'd probably put the whole bag in for the 2 cups of broccoli puree, or if I didn't want to have that many, I stuck mine in the freezer, the extras, I would cut the broccoli puree in half and keep the same amount of potato. So that's one thing I would do. And I also may cut out one of the eggs, or I may just use 3 egg whites instead of 3 whole eggs to make it a little bit healthier. And of course, like I said at the beginning, I'm looking for an alternative to frying in vegetable oil because it's just not healthy. So those are the 3 things that I would change and tweak it for next time, but it was very, very tasty. Both my husband and my son loved it. They gobbled it down, and I did serve it with applesauce, just like you would, eat traditional potato pancakes. Well, I guess people that have potato latkes don't eat it with applesauce, but people that eat potato pancakes do. I don't know. It was delicious with applesauce, so that's how I served it, and I would serve it that way again. So hopefully you all enjoyed it. I will put the recipe in. Now, if it scrolls too fast, you just have to pause the video. I apologize. My editing skills aren't perfect, but it was delicious. Thanks for coming along on this first time through a recipe, and we'll see you at the next sneaky veggie opportunity. Okay, you all, eat your greens.